Welcome to this Sunday episode where you just got virtually teabagged. How do you feel? Moving on, we got this kitchen sink with absolutely no pipes in it. It's 9:30 a.m. and we got to get a kick space heater, dishwasher, fridge to water to a fridge. Right now I'm drilling out the hole for the dishwasher water and the waste. Not everything that I do on my day in and day outs is going to be legal. But it's going to work. I'm not going to get a call back. Well, I may get a call back. You never know. It's just not going to be up to par, but it's all up to the homeowner. If it's their house, it's their prerogative. And they're going to live there forever, and they're all right with it, and I think it's going to work just fine, I'm going to give it to them because I'm going to feed my kids, and I'm going to feed them well. This is what they call a kick space heater. Some people are like, what's a kick space heater? And this is what it is. It's a fan inside of a metal box, and it has a coil in it. You run two water lines or heat lines to it, and it doesn't ever work. No, just kidding, it works. Only if it's set up correctly in the basement. So what you gotta do is make sure you got monoflow tees, and then you set up with ball valves off the monoflow tees and drain ports. That way you can close the return and open the supply and make sure you get water all the way through the metal box. You gotta purge it. That's if you can't purge it, the box will be airlocked and it'll never work again. What happens is the box will get to a certain degree in the coil and the fan kicks on and starts blowing across the coil, which blows heat across your kitchen floor. I don't know. You guys get it? I hope so. Well, if you've seen one kitchen sink underneath, you've seen them all, except for mine. You always ask, why is the hot on the wrong side? It's only on the wrong side for people who use copper lines. Hot on the left. That's the code of the plumber. But it's now color-coded because we're morons. So I can put hot on either the left or the right in certain situations. So I like to put the hot on the dishwasher side. If the dishwasher's on the right, hot's going on the right. If the dishwasher's on the left, hot's going on the left. I like to keep the hot and the cold tucked to one side so the weight on the kitchen sink faucet doesn't get all caught up in that mess. So there's the monoflow tee, just if anybody's wondering, for the kick space heater. There's my, so I had to use Uponor because half-inch heat pecs is very hard to find in Watts or Viga. So I just go with Uponor because I got the gun, I got the stuff, and it's just easy to find that kind of pipe. So turning the water on, there it is, hot and cold. That's the refrigerator. Here's the kick space heater supply. And now we're going to purge it out of the return. I'm going to use this bucket I found on the floor. Looks like, I hope they're not watching this. But don't worry, it was clean. And here we go, turning the water onto the kitchen sink. Now, like I said, not everything I do is going to be A1 sauce. So we're going to keep the drain covered because I forgot an excussion, and I also used a, what do you call those things? Air admittance valve, which isn't legal in our state. But I wasn't here for the rough, and they didn't get a vent. So now it's a beautiful day. I stopped what I was doing because I was going to keep plumbing, but I decided to go home and work with the wife and the kids in the yard and get this situated because it's 75 degrees out in November 5th, as you can see. What we're really doing is preparing for Christmas light extravaganza for the kids and the wife mostly, because she enjoys to have the Christmas lights up on the house. The girls are still in their pajamas, but what are you going to do? It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful day. It is what it is. We're all comfortable out here. It's just a regular day in the life of a family over here, kid. She's teaching them how to use sharp objects, and there she is tossing the pumpkins over the fence. I hope nobody tells anybody. That's illegal. She's not a fan of the rake that I gave her, but what are you going to do? We're all at it together here. Yard work's just miserable in general. Only at your own yard. Nobody's paying you to take care of this shit, and the leaves fall every year. It's freaking obnoxious. There they are. Look at, she's out there just blowing the... I got two older kids that you don't see out here, but I got my two 5-year-olds that are helping me with it. It's crazy, isn't it? So, got the yard all straightened up, ready to go, and now it's time for some sushi and some fish and chips with the old lady. Enjoy your Sunday. I don't even know what I said.